Pop quiz, what do you call it when a baseball is hit, lands in the outfield, and bounces over the fence? Well, if you call that a ground rule double, you're wrong. You see, when that happens, a runner is indeed awarded second base, but it's not called a ground rule double. Before we explain why it's not a ground rule double, let's cover what a ground rule double actually is. Every baseball park is different from the next, and back in the day, the differences were even more drastic. You had strange dimensions, sloped outfields, even ropes for fences. So to handle all the quirks, each park, also known as the grounds, like fairgrounds, ball grounds, I don't know. They each set their own written rules for these weird situations. For instance, there's a ladder on the Green Monster in Fenway. What happens if a ball hits it and bounces off in a crazy direction? Well, it's still in play, which may seem obvious, but rules matter, so they must be discussed and enforced. Those unique park-specific rules are what we call ground rules, and they are agreed upon by both teams before the first pitch. It's a system that's been around since the sport's earliest days. And that's why so many people think that when a ball bounces over the outfield fence, it's called a ground rule double. Fans, players, even broadcasters still use this term to this day, even though it's not correct. It sounds official, but if you actually check the rule book, that term isn't used at all. A true ground rule double only applies to a ball affected by a park's unique feature, like being lodged in the ivy at Wrigley Field, or slipping under a bullpen gate, or getting stuck under a tarp, or something like that. But when a fair ball simply bounces over the fence, that's a double in all 30 ballparks. So calling it a ground rule, it's kind of redundant. It's a double everywhere. So the correct term in the rule book is an automatic double, not ground rule double. But at the end of the day, I mean, who cares, right? The whole point of language is that you understand what I'm saying because we know what words mean. If you say ground rule double and I know what you mean, is it really any different than saying automatic double? It's just semantics. But now that you know the correct term, are you going to call it an automatic double? Are you going to keep calling it a ground rule double? Are you one of 5 people that calls it an automatic double already? Let me know. And if you like this content and you want more, make sure to subscribe. This is all I do.